All right. Um, in this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts about love. Okay. Love, as in the relationship between a man and woman in terms of marriage, or if you're planning to get married or you're already married. Um, I'll just give you my opinions. Feel free to comment down below and tell me, no, I think you're totally wrong. I think this is absolute nonsense. Lloyd, don't give us your insecurities. Some of them have this habit of, oh, don't give us your bullshit. Okay, so I'm going to give you my opinion. Feel free to give me yours. Okay, I'm openly saying it. Now, what is my definition of true love? Okay, between a man and woman who want to get married or be sexual partners or whatever. Today, love or even marriage, I would say, is a business contract. It's actually become a business contract whereby the guy, first let's speak about the guy, has, okay, these are my needs, these are my wants, these are my expectations, these are my do's, these are my don'ts, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. They have this entire big list. And if you don't have a list, you need to make a list because you need to know what type of a person you want, and you need to be blunt and you need to be specific. If you want, I can make a video when I put my profile on Thai Cupid, what were the list. Okay. And some of you will be shocked to even read that list. Some of you might actually call me a male chauvinistic pig, which I don't give a damn anyway. But I had made that list. Out of 5,000 people females who saw that list, they were like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what are you, male chauvinistic pig? But then guess what? At some point, you will find the right person. Okay. So if you want that, I can make a separate video. Just comment down below and let me know if you're interested. If many people are, then I'll make. Okay. So that is from a guy. From a girl's perspective, from a girl's side, even girls today, women have, these are my needs, these are my wants, these are my hyper expectations, my do's, my don'ts, my likes, my dislikes. Okay. Some can, and it all depends. How high do you want to target, or is it realistic? Like, I know this particular female who has been my client and friend for literally how many years? I think 30, from the age of 30. So 17 years. She's very beautiful, amazing figure, very desirable. It works in a C level, that is, you're talking of chief executive officer, chief operating officer, that, management, top of the management. She is rich, she's successful, everything is perfect, everything is nearly perfect. Yes, she does have few drawbacks here and there, but guess what? She is in her 40s, and to this date, she is not able to get a guy to get married to her. Do you know why? I'm very sure you know the answer. Because her expectations, she's a CEO, she's not going to go below that. She is, for example, she's rich. Suppose has 500,000 in the bank. She doesn't want anyone less than 500,000. She considers herself smart. She wants someone super smart. So because her expectations are so very high, and her, demands and whatever, it's very hard for her to get that. Because a guy who is as successful as her would not want someone who's in a female who's in her 40s. Why should he go for a female in her 40s when he can get someone in her 20s? Tell me. I know you'll say, oh, there are a lot of guys who prefer older females. Yes, you're right. But why should you go for an older model, forgive my language, when you can get a younger model? Why do you think so many tourists, they call them sexpats, they come from all the Western countries, they come to third world countries, Vietnam or Thailand or Cambodia or Philippines, and why are they choosing young girls, very young girls? Because it is a fantasy. They want the youngest, they want the best. So, men and women both have needs, the basics. Then they have their wants. And then they have their super expectations. She should be hot, she should be blonde, she should be great in bed. And the female, her high expectations can be, he should be a multi-millionaire, he should give me a house for my birthday, a plot of land as big as a football field. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So now, given that, my opinion, I say, uh, relationships have become a business deal. So now, what do we do about it? You know, this topic came to my head when I watched this video. This YouTube channel is called CNA Insider. It's a Media Corp, a Singaporean broadcasting service. CNA Insider. The title of the video, you can Google search and watch the video. Why these American men are seeking love in Asia: the rise of passport bros. The the document, if I were to encapsulate, is American passport holders, the Goras, the whites. They are coming to find true love in Asian countries. Okay, and one of the key reasons stated in the documentary is they are looking for females who are accepting the feminine gender roles like cooking, cleaning, taking care of the house, taking care of the husband, taking care of the children. They don't consider this below their roles. Like especially Filipinas, they consider it. I'm able to serve my husband. I'm able to keep him happy. But if you were to tell that to a Western woman or a female from India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka who's educated in the US, who is the typical feminist, she'll be like, yeah, you're looking for a submissive maid. Okay, submissive maid who you just want to have sex. And, you have that, that racist undertone that I'm a white, you have to serve me. There are two sides to the coin. There are two sides to the truth. They are also right. They are also right. They are also wrong. They are also wrong. Okay. So now, what how I would evaluate the entire situation. The men who come down to Asian countries are looking for a girl that they can afford to keep happy. The expectations are not super high. It's here. You can maintain. I'll give you my example. I have my Thai wife, which you know. She cooks, cleans, takes care of things. But the best part about her is she loves the role of being a housewife. She loves cooking. She loves cleaning. She loves taking care of me. She loves taking care of the baby. Okay? So she conforms to the feminine gender role. And on top of that, the most amazing thing is she doesn't want expensive clothes, expensive shoes, expensive car, expensive brands, nothing at all. She wants second-hand clothes. Second-hand clothes which are decent enough for her, for the baby, even me. You can see this. You can see it. It looks like a cloth. After washing, you can use it to clean the house. So we are very simple that way. And if you followed my YouTube channel, you know my only splurging is technology, is the gadgets. Okay, that's the only fetish I have, apart from or any other drawback. On top of that, my wife is the only super high expectation she has is one day I will fulfill her dream of having a house, her own house, her own plot of land. She'll have money, maybe a couple of millions, so that after I die, she can take care of herself and she can take care of the baby, education, college, whatever. Nothing wrong. So you see, she's not asked me for anything outrageous. And her personality, my personality match. I hate going out. She doesn't like going out. I hate relatives coming here. She loves her relatives, but she doesn't want anyone coming here. I like my solitude. She likes her solitude. She doesn't like going for parties. So you get what I'm saying. Okay. Had my wife been highly educated, had my wife been earning a big salary in a multinational company, had she the option that she has traveled all the world, it's highly impossible that she would accept all this. In fact, I give my wife hardly any money, like maybe $300, $400 per month. You have to manage your whatever uh, expenses with that pocket money. I take care of her in other avenues, which I don't want to state for, security reasons. Okay. Now, can you imagine a Western woman, a woman who's highly educated, Canadian, American, that she would be happy with $300 a month? It would be $300 a minute. It would be $300. She'll be like, $300, she'll throw it at your face and say, I will give you $300. Who the fuck are you? Like that. Okay. And I'm not saying they are wrong. I'm not saying, yes, you can call me a cheap Charlie. I am totally comfortable with that. But the point I'm trying to make you understand is the men from the West are coming down to Asian countries to get a girl who's feminine, a girl who will take care of them, a girl who will treat them like a man, like, Andrew Tate's extreme persona, which he's too extreme, but like gender roles. And they want peace of mind. Now, the Asian women, they also have certain wants. They want a husband that can take care of them, fulfill their basic dreams, their basic wants, give them a good house, give them a good future for their children, maybe put some money in their bank account. So if tomorrow, the husband dies, they don't have to worry. They can have a secure future. Nothing wrong in all this. Okay. However, the problem with that documentary is it whitewashes a lot of things and doesn't tell you explicitly. In fact, I put 3 comments. They deleted the main comment and they kept the other 2. Now, what was the main comment that they deleted? They deleted the comment that not every guy who comes down from the West to Asian countries is looking for marriage and love. See, we live in a society where people give very nice sounding words. I'm looking for true love. I'm looking for a woman with character, a woman with substance. Ask any guy, ask any Indian, Pakistani, any guy, Sri Lankan, what kind of girl you want. They'll always say, I'm looking for a loving, caring, good friend, good heart, who will take care of things, blah, 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 they'll go on. Very rarely, if ever, they'll say, I'm looking for a hot girl with a great figure who will fuck my brains out and who I'll fuck her brains out, and she should be blonde and she should be hot. She should make me squirt all over, and then she should be like, treat me like a god, and she should be very easy to. They'll never tell you the dark side. They'll never tell you, I'm looking for, even though I'm 60, 70, 80 years old. These are called sexpats, most of them, sexpat, not just old men. You'll see, like if you go to Philippines, you go to Thailand, you go to any of these third world countries, Africa or whichever, you go to the red light district, you go to the walking street as they term it, and have a look at the tourists. You think the tourists are coming there to search for a housewife? No. The girls who are there are dressed up in skimpy hot pants where they show their bum cheeks, and some of them only wear enough to cover their nipples. They'll do, it's called go-go bars, they'll do pole dancing, they'll start rubbing the pole in between their legs. You think they are come to search for Mother Mary's character and someone I can introduce to my mother? No. I'll take this girl. This girl is 20-year-old, 18-year-old. Oh, this girl looks underage. Let me take her. I'm 50, 60, 70 years old. When I sit in my British pub or the American pub or go there, nobody even looks at me. They don't even spit in my direction. I'm earning thousands of dollars, but nobody here cares a damn. I'm with my walking stick and my wheelchair. I'm looking for someone. Nobody's there. But here, when I come to these third world countries, oh, you sexy man. Oh, you hot man. And they are rubbing my big belly, which is hairy all over, which nobody has touched. Not even my pet dog wanted to come near me. Here, this girl who looks like my granddaughter, she's rubbing her belly and she is taking her literally bosom, her chest, her breasts, and rubbing it on my face and saying, what do you want, my daddy? And fantasy land, right? So this documentary does not state all this. And at the same time, it's not just the men who are evil or the men who want sex. These females, it's not that this has been their dream fantasy when, you know, oh, I wish a guy who is 9 times or 5 times or 10 times my body weight. I'm only 40 kilos. He's 150 kilos. He can't, he has never even seen his penis. He's so fat. I want him on top of me, with all his saliva, drool, and smell and stink. I want him to completely, like savagely have sex with me. And, I want to fulfill his fantasy. No, that is not her dream. Maybe her dream was someone in, one of those pop bands, K-pop. Maybe she would want someone like that, cute, good looking, young. She's a normal human being, right? But then why is she going for that guy? Because this. And on top of that, the females who are looking for marriage, they'll always go for the white phenomenon. What do I call white? White skin. Oh, he's German. Oh, he's American. Oh, he's British. Oh, he's whatever. And if in case you look like an Indian or you look like a Pakistani or a Sri Lankan, or you look whatever, you look like me or you look poor or whatever, if you were to tell them, I'm British, I have a British passport, American, oh, they'll still love you. They will still like you. Why? Because they see Hollywood, they see these media companies. Wow, futuristic. It's so modern. They have not seen the documentary of the reality of the West. They have seen only the glamorous side. Wow, they drive Teslas. Oh, they have barbecue outside. Oh, they have a nice, beautiful house. Wow, look at those movies. And they see all the Instagram, limitless pool, and like Habibi come to Dubai. So they think rich, white life. This passport doesn't have much power, mine. This will have lot more opportunities. Oh, then I can feed my family. But try this. When you go to, when you try to get a marriage partner, tell them you have a Pakistani passport, or you have a Afghanistan, or you have a passport from Ghana, or Nigeria, or India. Try. See how her reaction is. See what she will say. Let me know if she gets wet when you say, I'm from India. Wow! Oh, it was my dream. She'll say, oh, I love Indian food. I love curry. India is Taj Mahal, Namaste, all that. But no Asian girl in her right mind would want a third world country or an Asian country. They would want the West because they think the West is rich. So this is another thing the documentary does not speak about. So you have the bad intentions men have. You have the bad intentions the females have. I would not call it bad. I would say these are the hidden agendas. But then the way they package it, you need to watch this documentary, this CNA Insider, and go to the timestamp 24, 24, 21. They have the dark side of the passport bro movement. And here they show a Filipina. This particular, I don't want to take her name, but this particular Filipina, she is searching for true love. True love. Okay, nothing wrong. But her true love, her terms and conditions of true love is he should be a Western passport holder, American, British, German, French, whichever. But white passport. It should not be African. It should not be Indian, Pakistan. She doesn't say it. She doesn't say it. But it's very obvious. Why? Because she wants, her words. You can see my comment there, which I clearly stated. Wait, her words are, okay, but let me tell you, I'm not a cheap Filipina. I'm not easy to get. Okay. Why did she say that? Because the guy she dated apparently came from, I don't know, Finland or somewhere. And he booked a holiday in a nice resort. And she went to spend time with him. Okay. And after this thing. She was in love with him and he was in love with her. After he left and went back to his home, she found out that he's already married and whatever. And she felt cheated. Okay. Now, what you do not know about her is she already has, I think, children. She's in her 50s, okay, 40s or 50s. But she is not cheap. She wants true love, but white passport, Westerner. She doesn't want a normal guy. She doesn't want small salary. No, she doesn't want third world country passport. No, 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 no. So now, can you call her a gold digger? No, no, I don't call her a gold digger. I call her a female who clearly knows what she wants. And if you see her face, me personally, at what is this? 26, 25, 57 is a close up of her face. I personally don't find her very attractive. I find her, she's aged. I find her age shows. She keeps herself fit. And I believe, this is what I believe, maybe I can be wrong, it'll be very challenging for her to get true love. Very challenging. Very, very challenging, especially when you cross a certain age. If she was in her 20s, yes. So now, is she a bad person? No, she's not a bad person. She knows what she wants. The question is, will you get what you want? In the same way, you can be 50, 60, 70 years old. You can be hairy all over. You can be smelling. I know of one particular guy who I saw face to face. He can't close his jaw. His mouth is always open. I don't know what problem he has. When I was in my 20s, I was in this shop. He used to come. His lips are like, his mouth is always stinking and smelling, and his whole body odor. I don't know what he was doing. But his wife was, whoo, hoo, hoo, hoo. One day I asked my employer, like, like we used to do home theater sales. I said, this guy, he said, yeah, his mouth smells, right? I said, yeah, his mouth smells. It doesn't close his mouth. Yeah, he has some medical condition. Okay. And who's that lady? He said, that's his wife. I looked at him like, that is his wife? My boss that time laughed at me. If you have fuckloads of money, you can get anybody. Okay. So here's my question to you. When you hear a female say, I want a guy from UK, US, Australia, okay, Europe, is she a bad person according to you? Tell me. Because there are Facebook groups, don't take my word, Google search Facebook groups, Filipinas looking for UK, US, Australian, and European men. I have yet to find out a Facebook group that says Filipinas looking for Sri Lankan, Pakistani, Indian, Bangladeshi men. No. You'll never see that. You will see Facebook groups where it's called nightlife or bar, and you'll only see hot young females who, some of them look 18 or younger, sad to say, wearing the skimpiest outfit. Like literally, if that thread was not there, everything, it would be totally nude. They are that exposed. And you'll see men, obviously, with fake accounts. Oh, I would love to eat that. I would love to put it in my this and that, and still sexualize them. Do you think these men are good charactered? The answer is obvious, no. So both men and women, both of them, they have their wants, their needs, their expectations. And not everyone is explicit. Okay, but people will give you a romantic and very spiritual twist. I'm looking for true love. I'm looking for someone who will hold my hand and walk into the sunset. Oh, I'm doing this like that Filipina in this documentary. I'm doing it for my family. I'm doing it for my future. I'm doing it for my daughter. I'm doing it for my son. Very heart touching. Very heart touching. She is doing this only for her daughter, only for her son. Such a loving lady. She's not doing it for any other reason. That's why she only wants white passport. Such a nice lady. And these men who are sex bats, no, I'm just looking for a friend. I get these guys who are single. Yeah, I'm looking for true love, man. Oh, okay. And our Indian men, oh, sometimes, Loy, I want a virgin. Oh, really? You want a virgin? That down should be, yeah, Loy, I want a virgin. You're a virgin. Loy, I'm a man. Yeah, come on. She should be a virgin. Ah, okay. So you put your little sausage in, dip it in many sauce buckets, but hers sauce bucket should be, you should open. You know some of these chocolates with biscuits, long ones, where you open it and then dip it in the chocolate thing. She should be pure. Me, no. So sometimes I ask them, why virgin? Loy, who wants a second-hand furniture, man? Oh, what a point. So you want a good charactered girl, you want an obedient girl, you want a girl who listens to you, cooks for you, takes care of you, everything perfect. What about you? Loy, I want her to come within, like within my expectations. Like I should be able to meet it. I want to manage it. That is why so many, sometimes my clients who are, some of them, not all, they are choosing girls from third world countries because they can get all their fantasies at a cheaper discount, at a affordable exchange. But little do they know that these girls, they're not dumb, man. Don't for a minute underestimate these girls. They can look, like they say in India, no, very papa, very innocent. Don't underestimate them because you just don't know what they are capable of. So now the question comes, what is the conclusion of my talk? What is the conclusion? Are men bad? Are women bad? Are both of them bad? Are both of them good? I'll just tell you, I'll just give you my conclusion, which will encompass all this. We live in a day and age where lots of people are there. But one thing is for a fact, everyone has their needs, wants, demands, exceptions, do's, don'ts, likes, dislikes. Okay, everyone. It all depends whether they'll explicitly tell you or they'll not tell you. And it'll depend on what phase of their life they are in. It also comes down to how their mother and father, their character is, how they raise them up, what their expectations are, what they are, what do they really want, and do they really communicate truthfully what is inside, or do they give you this bullshit? I'm looking for true love, or and they put on a facade of being a very nice person, but deep down they'll not reveal the true side. So now, obviously, you'll be like, so then what's the solution? Each one, it's different for each one. You're not me. You're not the neighbor. You're not one other guy. So, my solution, my style, my communication, my ability to negotiate, my ability to convince someone, you don't have it right. You might say, oh, Loy, I've got so many girls I've had in my life. I'm just like you, or I'm better than you. Fine. Then you don't have a problem. Then you find, no? But I'll tell you this much. There is no single human being on this planet who has not burnt his fingers when trying something new. So when you're going in for a new relationship, maybe you are the alpha male, maybe nobody was able to tame you, nobody was able to cheat you, nobody was able to do anything bad. Don't bet on it. Because as you get older, it only gets tougher. For a woman, it gets very hard to find that ideal guy. And for a guy, as you get older and older, no, it doesn't become harder. If you have money, if you're loaded, for a guy, it's never harder. But you may think you're very smart. You may think you're invincible. You may think nobody can fool you. All the best. That's all I can tell you. Because I'll just leave it at this. Never, ever, ever underestimate the power of a woman. These creatures, they were created by nature. They may not have the strength, they may not have the power, they may not have the physical dominance that a man has, but they are well compensated in many other areas. Like you get these creatures like bats, they can't see, but their hearing with ultrasound is so well developed. They are even better than the people who can see. And the people who cannot hear, their sense of observation and sight is so advanced. So never underestimate your opponent, like they say. Anyway, I wanted to share this dose of reality with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You agree, disagree? And yes, do watch this documentary. I'll just conclude. I'll just add one last point, which I forgot to tell you is, these content creators, they show you this Instagram videos. They show you the beach, the girls, the babes in their bikini, and the content creators, wow, they enjoying. You're just cherry picking the best of the best and showing that you're living the dream. That is not reality. We normal people, no, we don't go to the beach every day. We don't go to pool parties and pick up girls wearing their bikini and showing their bum and their boobs, and that's not normal. And content creation might look very glamorous. It's only to fool people that my life is better than yours. Okay. Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. This is me signing off. Take care.